Then could you meditate yourself into being very like active, like instead of being like meditating into having like the calm kind of brain waves? Does it work the other way?
It's sort of subjective. You determine what you would like to. My whole objective behind meditation is just to relax my mind and put myself in a state of complete serenity. Right, there was a scene in X-Men. You watch the X-Men prequel?
No.
There's a scene where the young Xavier and the young Magneto tried to move this gigantic silver satellite dish. And there was a scene where he tried to turn the satellite with rage. And the young Xavier, Professor Xavier, used telepathy to read his mind and pointed out a deep-seated philosophy that precedes back, Eastern philosophy actually, that precedes back to Buddhism and I believe Taoism, which is real power is finding a balance between rage and serenity, a sort of equilibrium, right? There's a sort of emotional disparity. You have to find that sort of equilibrium is where true power lies. That's a perfect embodiment of the alpha brain state because the alpha brain, you have alpha, beta, delta, theta, and gamma. Alpha brain state is sort of like that equilibrium. You have delta, the lowest, you have theta, which is a couple oscillation above, then you have alpha, which is in the middle, then you have beta, and you have gamma. So like that's sort of like a brain equilibrium.
You want to be in the alpha.
Right, I mean,
but I might prefer gamma.
Well, gamma is basically the highest cognitive, where your brain is functioning on a very high level. Like
so it must be a gamma then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you're most likely a genius. Yeah. What do you think, what's his name? Xavier did. When Xavier went into this, what's his place was called Xavier? When he went into this just room where he sort of used telepathy to find X-Men across the world. That's a metaphor for meditation, actually.
Okay. Do you think that there are metaphors about the key to how to live life and about the universe hidden within popular culture? Like, do you think that the X-Men, for example, contained like hidden messages about telepathy, or that Jurassic Park is really about, not being able to control your emotions or your libido or whatever? You do?
Yeah, X-Men is one of those movies that truly embodies a number. There's a psychological scene with Mystique where she and Wolverine got into this huge rivalry. And there was a scene where she was told that, or she accepted the fact that we must accept the fact that we are different and embrace ourselves with conviction. When you look at Xavier and Magneto, you see a sort of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X philosophy, where Xavier believes that humans and mutants can live in harmony, while Magneto believes in complete human obliteration. I mean, I'm for the latter. I truly admire Magneto's philosophy. I don't believe that humans and mutants can live in harmony. Why try to protect the people whose objective is centered around obliterating you as a species? And we have those. We have high-functioning autism. We have savants, where they flew the African-American over London, and he had a photographic memory. He could actually visually regurgitate everything he saw, right? Image for image, right? I mean, down to mathematical equation. So we do have X-Men in real life.
And you think they should obliterate the humans?
No. I would like to retract that statement. This is just a joke.
Okay.
But my point is, it's two contrasting philosophical ideologies.
You side with the mutants.
I'm indifferent. But I understand where Magneto comes from. I understand where they both have different upbringings. Right? Magneto watched his mom assassinated. Xavier didn't. Xavier had a completely different luxury. So their philosophy derives from their childhood experiences. Their adolescence precedes philosophical ideology.